No one used the attic anymore. The stairs were narrow, the light weak, the air heavy with dust and old insulation. When the house was sold, the realtor called it extra storage space, smiling too quickly. People nodded and never asked to see it. That should have been a warning. Lena moved in alone. She liked old houses. They had a way of holding quiet, the kind that wrapped around you at night and made the world feel far away. For the first week, everything was fine. Then the sound started. Soft at first. A slow scrape, like wood shifting under weight. Always above her bedroom. Always after midnight. She told herself it was the house settling. Old beams. Temperature changes. Reasonable things. Still, she began sleeping with the lamp on. The attic door at the end of the hallway stayed closed, a thin line of darkness under it that felt deeper than it should have been. One night, the sound changed. It wasn't scraping. It was movement. Slow steps. Careful. As if someone was trying not to be heard. Lena sat up in bed, heart pounding, listening. The steps stopped directly above her. Then came a single, quiet thump. Like something heavy being set down. The next morning, she found dust on the attic stairs. Fresh. Disturbed. She stood there for a long time before opening the door. The smell hit her first, old wood mixed with something sour, something wrong. The attic was unfinished, beams exposed, boxes stacked along the walls. In the far corner, a large trunk sat half open, its lock broken. Inside were clothes that weren't hers. A wallet with no money. A phone that wouldn't turn on. And beneath it all, dark stains soaked deep into the fabric lining the trunk. Too dark. Too deliberate. Lena backed away slowly, closing the lid with shaking hands. She didn't call the police right away. Fear makes people irrational. It convinces them silence is safer than truth. That night she locked her bedroom door and tried to sleep. She didn't hear the attic stairs open. She only heard the floorboard outside her room creak once. Then again. The doorknob turned slowly, testing. She held her breath, staring at the door, knowing with absolute certainty that whatever had left those stains upstairs had never left the house at all. In the morning, the police found the attic empty. The trunk was gone. So were Lena's keys. The house went back on the market 2 weeks later. Fresh paint. New locks. The listing mentioned character and quiet surroundings. The attic wasn't shown. And late at night, if you listen closely, you can still hear careful footsteps above the ceiling, moving slowly, like they're trying not to wake whoever lives below. The police ruled it an unresolved incident. No body. No clear evidence. Just enough to make the file thick and unfinished. Lena didn't stay to hear the conclusion. She left the house with one suitcase and never returned, but the attic didn't let her go as easily as she hoped. In the weeks that followed, she began waking at night with the same sensation she'd felt in the house, the certainty of being watched from above. Apartments didn't have attics. Hotels didn't either. Still, every ceiling felt too close. Every unfamiliar sound made her heart jump. Once, in a rented room across the city, she woke to find fine gray dust on the floor beside her bed. Insulation dust. Impossible, she told herself. She vacuumed it up and didn't sleep again that night. The house didn't stay empty for long. A young couple bought it next. They laughed when neighbors mentioned noises. Old houses, they said. Charm comes with quirks. The first month passed without incident. Then the husband found a loose nail at the top of the attic stairs. Freshly bent. As if someone had used it recently. They argued about it. He wanted to investigate. She didn't want to know. One night, while she slept, he went up alone. The sound she woke to wasn't footsteps. It was dragging. Slow. Deliberate. Something heavy moving across wood. She froze in bed, listening as the attic door opened and closed again. When she finally screamed his name, there was no answer. The police found blood on the attic floor the next morning. A lot of it. No body. No signs of forced entry. Just a single footprint in the dust near the beam where the trunk had once been. barefoot, facing the stairs. The case made the news briefly. People whispered. Online forums filled with theories. A squatter. A serial killer using abandoned spaces. An urban legend. Eventually, interest faded. It always does. But the attic remained. Years later, when the house was scheduled for demolition, workers refused to go up. They said the stairs felt wrong, like they led somewhere deeper than the roof. On the final day, one worker swore he heard someone laughing above the machinery, low, satisfied, patient. The demolition stopped. The house still stands. And sometimes, late at night, when the city quiets and ceilings seem just a little too close, people wake with the same thought Lena had before she ran. Some places don't remember what happened in them. They remember who did it.